So, this shall be my first and last time I address the haters on my YouTube channel. The first and last time. If I had to tell you a third time, you clearly was not paying attention. Basically, it all started back in 2018, April 2018, when I had my first viral video, my video on the Windrush scandal. It got 12k views. It's still at 12k views. I shall link it down below if you've not seen it yet. Basically, after I did that video, there was of course a load of comments. Of course, there was a load of comments from people who felt sympathy for the Windrush victims. But there was also a lot of comments that were full of racism and etc, 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 etc. And I I just basically tuned it all out to that video, calmed down, because literally every single day it hit like 1k, then 2k, then 3k, then 4k, till it eventually reached 12k views within a freaking month, which was mad. And the amount of hate that I got for that video as well was also mad. Because of the success of that video, I did a few other videos on other situations that were viral at the time back in 2018, which also got, did quite well, 1k views, 2k views, etc. And I also, because in my opinion, I also got hate on those videos as well. Like, I'm going to give my opinion. Okay, if I feel like someone is being colorist, I'm going to give my opinion on it. If I feel like someone is being racist and the evidence is there, I'm going to give my opinion on it. You understand? I don't care if you have a problem with it. You can leave your little hate comments down below. I'm still going to continue what I plan to do. Okay, because this is whose channel? Mine. Keisha's channel, Skin Glow and Afro. It is my channel. Okay, it's not yours. So you can leave your little nasty little negative comments because you clearly don't have anything better going on with your life. Maybe if you had something productive to do with your life, you wouldn't spend your time looking up people's YouTube videos and leaving hate comments. Did you ever consider that? Now, basically, I had a video that went viral in August. It was about the it was about that Famalam skit that I decided to comment on because I did not find anything funny about it. Now, I do understand that Jamaican people do poke fun at one another. That's just part of the culture. However, I clearly stated I don't like people outside the culture poking fun at Caribbean people. I've never liked this. I've always found it offensive. You may laugh at it, but I'm still going to give my $2 on it. Okay? So I got a load of hate comments on it. And the video's got a load of thumbs down, like over 100 thumbs down, because I literally had to switch the comments off because every single day it was a hate comment. Calling me everything underneath the sun. So I literally had to switch that. I literally had to switch the comments off on that video, and that video is still gaining views on a daily basis. And people are just, like I said, thumbing it down. Like, that's the right, because they can't comment on it. Because I was just like, you know what? Am I gonna leave these comments up so they can keep putting a negativity on there? Or am I going to switch the comments off, which was the most reasonable thing to do? So I switched the comments off. So now, of course, the only thing they can do is thumb the video down. Okay? So I'm not really too fussed about it anymore. I see them like, oh, okay, it's got over 100 thumbs down now. Like, big freaking deal. I'm like, thanks for the views, though. You're still watching the videos. That's why you're giving it a thumbs down. You're still watching it, so thanks for the views. Because once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I can start getting paid. And you will be paying me. So there you go. Next. The video that I did talking about the whole the black guy who was run over he was involved in a hit and run that was racially motivated. I basically commented about how the BBC chose to use the N-word in the morning show, and I did not like that. I didn't appreciate them using the N-word. I understand that there was only saying verbatim what the what the racist had said to this said to this boy, and I also understand that his family had said that they wanted it to be said. However, you was all up underneath my video cussing me out, saying my older family said they wanted to say blah blah blah, right? You know, these kind of things, and it didn't even make any sense at the end of the day, because the BBC came out and apologized and acknowledged that they made a mistake. Like, why was this white woman saying the N-word like that? The BBC have never done this before, so it didn't make sense to them to do it now. Do you understand where I'm going with this? They've broadcasted news about racist events before, but they've never verbatim said the language used. They could have just said the N-word, okay? People know what the N-word means. They didn't need to say nigger live on the morning TV show. That's why they got a hell of a lot of complaints. Now, it's funny because the same energy was not there. You guys were complaining about black people complaining about the BBC saying the N-word. However, when it was ITV and they was doing that performance, you moaned about that. Well, you had no right to moan about that, because they was just doing it to show that Black Lives Matter. So you mean to tell me that Black Lives don't matter? So you can complain underneath my YouTube video about me saying that they should be allowed to say the N-word in context. But then when a dance group is showing Black Lives Matter on Britain's Got Talent, you then want to be reporting to Ofcom saying that was racist and it was unnecessary. First of all, Ofcom basically told you to go along about your business, and so did ITV. I wish that the BBC had the foresight, to have a strong statement like that when they was just up on the television saying the N-word freely. That one of the comments from that video that I did about the BBC, it said, because the family of the victim, who was obviously black, wanted it kept in, got to love how you're not the victim, but you're trying to tell the black victim how their story should be told. First of all, you spelt there wrong. It should be T-H-E-I-R if you were talking about an individual. Okay? The there that you used in your sentence is completely incorrect. That is there like you're going over there, like you're taking a walk over there. It's T-H-E-I-R when you're referring to a person or you're referring to two people. But I'm the dumb one. Okay then. Finally, my last video where I'm getting the most hate comments, because I'm actually, I also did a video on Anthony Lennon last year, and I said that he was not black, and people are still cussing me out underneath that video, and frankly, I do not care. You're just giving me views at the end of the day. You're giving me views. That video is probably gonna hit 1,000 views soon, because you keep going underneath that video, leaving me comments to complain about what I said. I don't find Anthony black. I'm sorry. I am sorry for his experience, that he has experienced racism, etc. I will never take that away from him. But at the end of the day, he has barely any black ancestry in his DNA. Barely any. So, unless his mother was lying to him that that's not his papa, then I don't know what more you want me to say about that. I really don't know what more you want me to say about that video. I ain't got much to say to you. I really don't have much to say to you, because you can keep cussing me all you want. And why is it always the white women who are cussing me underneath that video? So many white women cussing me underneath that video, and I'm so amused. You did not impress me. You don't impress me. You need to be going find something else to do with your life instead of cussing me underneath that video, because at the end of the day, you just make yourself look like a fool. Because as you have noticed, I only reply back to the people if I'm in the mood to cuss you back out. But majority of the time, I am not going to acknowledge you. I refuse to acknowledge you. Why give you my time? Why give you my energy? That's why I decided to do this video. I'm getting it all off my chest. Yeah? Getting this all off my chest, so I don't have to explain it to you once again. I do not care. I understand you feel bad. But that's honestly not my problem. I told you I gave you my views. If you don't like it, you know you can go long. And finally, my video on white chocolate that went viral 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Basically, the amount of, again, a load of hate on that video, and it just really baffles me, because I'm honestly don't understand how Caribbean people can come for me to defend that little white boy when he is a cultural appropriator. Cultural appropriator. How many times do I keep saying it? Cultural appropriator. Okay, you can go to the carnivals, you can go to the fets, but at the end of the day, why on earth did he get put on so much when there are a ton of black West Indian carnival goers who know the culture more, are from the culture, but you're not putting them on? That didn't make no sense. That didn't make no sense to me at all. The fact that he blew up to the magnitude that he did just because he's a white man that can whine and walk up his waist. I mean, like I said in my video, his walking up wasn't even that great in the end, at the end of the day. So like, why did he get that much attention? But when it's black people who are part of that culture, who was born over there or born here in the UK but to Caribbean parents who basically do everything to push the culture forward organically, you're basically telling them that they do not matter. Who matters more is white people. Do you really need to bow down to Massa that much that you push this man forward, but you then push black people back? Does that make any sense to you? Oh. This is one of the comments from the white chocolate video. You'll need to start seeing colour. Shake my head, lady. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. So we're not supposed to share our culture with the world, or in the basis of colour, or on the basis of the colour of the skin. Lady, stop reaching. I'm black, and I never posted anything about Black Lives Matter until it affected Trinidad and Tobago directly. Lady, stop it. He didn't pave anything. He meant that he paved the way for influencers. Stop misinterpreting the boy, Stoops. Girl, move there, stupid looking self. He didn't even pave the way for influencers. Miss Melissa Ram, however your surname is pronounced, Miss Melissa. He didn't even pave the way for influencers, because there have been a ton of carnival influencers for fucking years who are black or Indian or white, who are actually from the Caribbean. Not this little white British boy who's been lying and saying that he's from St. Lucia. And secondly, stupid looking self. You're looking stupid yourself defending this white boy. Is he paying you to defend him that harsh? Is he actually paying you? It doesn't even make any sense. And the third thing, you said you're black and you've never posted anything about Black Lives Matter until it affected Trinidad and Tobago. Are you not embarrassed to admit that? You should be ashamed of yourself to admit that. Because I know full well that in Trinidad and Tobago there is a lot of racism going on. So you should be ashamed of yourself for admitting that. Can you not see how dumb you sound? I'm black and I never posted anything about Black Lives Matter until it affected Trinidad and Tobago. Please. I follow people on Twitter who tell me about the racism that goes on in Trinidad and Tobago, and this has been going on for fucking years, before I was even born 32 years ago. So you mean to tell me that not once did you consider the fact that you could post it about Black Lives Matter long before any of these events happened in America or in the UK? You could have done it about Trinidad and Tobago long time ago. But yet you wanna come underneath my video and chat foolishness? I don't think so. And the fact you're black and you're attacking another black woman to defend a white man is problematic within itself. But then to admit that foolishness, you should be ashamed of yourself. The lady who left this comment on my video 2 days ago, Tamara Faye 1985. So you're 3 years older than me, 35 years old, coming with this foolish attitude, okay? So your voice is the most irritating I've ever heard, and your patois is laughable as well. Best part about the hypocrisy here is the fact you're probably waiting to get your next straight hair wig or weave. What's this, bitch? What's this? Does it look like wig or weave? You have no fucking sense. Why appropriate hair that isn't yours? Woo! Somebody doesn't do their research and don't know the difference between assimilation and appropriation. And I don't have time to teach you the difference between the two. You can pick up a friggin' dictionary, or you can go online and Google it. Simple things. Does this look like a wig or weave? It's braids. Box braids. Everybody knows about black women and braids. Like, come on, use your freaking common sense. Everybody and their mother knows that me, I love my natural hair to death. I've been natural since friggin' 2013. I've told people on my channel several times, I do not like weave or wigs. I absolutely hate them for myself. I don't care if other black people wear them, as long as they, you know, actually utilizing it effectively, so it actually protects the hair underneath. But me personally, weaves or wigs, it's not for me. I don't like them. I don't like the look of them. I don't like how they feel, so I choose not to wear them. But I absolutely love braids, kinky twists. These things that actually reflect who I am as a black woman. I can't speak for other people, but like I said, I personally don't like weaves or wigs for myself. She had to say, I would say the final point, but it wasn't really a point, it was just foolishness. And if you don't want to be marginalized, why use terms such as us, we, our? Maybe because I was talking about my culture, which is Caribbean culture. Now I know some people try to take it away from me. Yeah, because I wasn't born in the Caribbean, but technically that culture is just as much, I have a right to that culture just as much as people who were born in the Caribbean, because my parents were born in the Caribbean and they have taught me that culture. So that is basically all I know. If I was born to parents who was born in the UK, that would be a completely different thing. Of course, my culture would be more along the way of British culture, but it's not. I'm more connected to Caribbean culture because I've visited islands several times. I know about the food, I know about the music, I know about the folklore tales, etc, etc. Go back to the first point. If my voice is so annoying, why did you even click on the video anyway? Just to leave your hateful ass comment. Does that even make any sense to you? Oh, you're like, I'm gonna go on someone's video that I don't like and leave that nasty negative comment. And again, you just seem like the type to be defending that little white boy because you're not making any sense about appropriation. Who the hell am I appropriating? Everybody knows that box braids are a black woman thing. We have been rocking braids since friggin' slavery. So you want to come into my video chatting foolishness when you're the one clearly who does not know your history. Because, like I said, black people have been rocking braids since slavery. And what is it now, 2020? We're still rocking braids. And we're still rocking the afros and her natural hair. And if a woman wants to relax her hair, that's her damn business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If a woman wants to rock wigs or weaves, again, that's not my business. But what I can talk about is braids, kinky twists, my natural hair. Those are the kind of things that I will focus my attention on. So don't you dare come to my video chatting foolishness and calling me a hypocrite. How the hell am I a hypocrite? Hello? I swear some of you have shit for fucking brains, because if you was actually really watching my video, you would see that my hair was in these braids, even though I had this do-rag on. Like, come on now. It's nonsense. All of this because you're defending this little white chocolate boy. And how is it helping you? How is it pushing the culture forward? Nobody's saying that white people can't get involved in, nobody's saying that white people can't go to carnivals or fetes or whatever. But why are we pushing them forward? Why are we pushing them forward and black people are being pushed towards the Mac? Is that even making any sense to you? And like I said, there are loads and loads and loads of black carnival goers who work so hard to push the culture forward. And you basically want to shit on them for this little white boy? I don't think so. That is the end of my YouTube video. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I needed to address all you haters because you're being ridiculous. Okay? You're absolutely being ridiculous. You clearly have no freaking sense whatsoever. And this is the whole point that I'm making about how People are so freaking brainwashed. People are so brainwashed these days. They tend to focus on this foolishness about how they attack black people for speaking out against racism, for speaking out against cultural appropriation, but you don't have the same energy towards white people, and that doesn't even make any sense. White people can be racist to you. You will turn around and slap a black person around the face quicker than you would slap that white person around the face. Do you actually hear yourself? Do you? Dumb shit. Like, it's honestly foolishness. This is exactly why Marcus Garvey said that not everybody can be taken back to Africa. Because it's like people like you calling me a hypocrite, saying I'm waiting for the wiggle weave and all this kind of shit. You know where you need to take your complaints to? Take it to I don't give a fuck hotline, okay? Take it over there, because I am not the one who gives a shit. I really don't. Okay? Like I said, this is the last time I will address this shit. So if you leave any more comments, I won't even interact with you. I will just pin it to the top of my YouTube video, and you can stay there with your damn foolish self, and you can talk to the freaking air, because you ain't talking to me. You can't come chat to me with that foolishness. I refuse to allow you to come chat to me with that foolishness. Honestly. Like, the hate don't make no sense. You need to be focusing on racist people. You need to be focusing on people who culturally appropriate. But instead, you want to come for black people. And I've noticed this a lot. A lot of people like me and other YouTubers, when we speak about this issue, you're always so quick to attack us. But you never have the same energy for white people. Never. And you know why? Because you know as soon as you open your fucking mouth, yeah, you know exactly what will happen. That's why you always put your energy on other black people. And that's why we will never move forward as a people, because you put the energy where it doesn't need to be. Don't you feel ashamed of yourself? Don't you feel dumb? Don't you look stupid? Because I bet you thought I won't call you out today, but listen, I as a West Indian woman, I will always call you out. That is the end of my video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you tomorrow for some more. Alright, I gone and see. Look at my lovely braids. Look at them. No wiggle weave here. No wiggle weave here. So I'm sorry if you got confused. You must be, you might need to go to Specsavers, my darling. Alright, Specsavers, get your ears cleared out. Because my voice is so irritating to you. Well, here it is some more. My voice is really irritating, isn't it? What can I do about it? I was born with my voice like this. Saying nothing I can do about it. So, you know what you can do? You can go suck a raw soul. Alright, bye.